All eyes on Michigan tonight as the race between Bernie Sanders and Hillary Clinton remains at this hour too close to call, while Donald Trump celebrates victory on the Republican side.
I want to thank the people of Michigan. I want to thank the people of Mississippi. And it is such a great honor.
Good to have you with us on this primary night in Michigan, topping Local 4 News at 11. An upset could be brewing in Michigan, and it could be a game changer in the race for the White House.
And we're continuing to keep a close eye on the Democratic race, where Bernie Sanders and Hillary Clinton are in a very close fight.
Over on the Republican side, Donald Trump wins the Michigan primary by a pretty wide margin, but as you can still see, a good fight going on for the number 2 spot. We are not the only ones watching Michigan closely at this hour, and we could be going for a little while.
Let's get to Mara McDonald. She's live in downtown Detroit tonight. The networks are paying close attention, Mara, and it's been a real dogfight for all the candidates.
It sure has, Carmen. That's because we have the most delegates. And take a look. You can see MSNBC is in here right now going live. They've taken over American Coney Island for a makeshift studio down there. It's sort of like Satellite Truck Row down here. Everybody wants to know what happens here tonight.
What I say to the Republicans is embrace it. We will win the election easily.
As the polling foretold, Donald Trump came into Michigan and won, cruising to victory both here and in Mississippi. Right now in the GOP world, the battle is for the number 2 spot. Will it be Kasich? Will it be Cruz? And will Rubio meet the threshold for delegates?
It doesn't surprise me. Trump has always been performing well. This is a state well suited for him, white working class voters, and he's performed well tonight.
We're waiting on more returns out of Detroit, Wayne, and other urban areas for a final look at the Democrats tonight. Polling suggested Clinton would have an easy time here. So far, the race has been neck and neck. Sanders spent a lot of money and time here.
I have apparently more confidence in the American people than many others.
I'm proud of the campaign that Senator Sanders and I are running.
Back here live, I think you can safely say that the networks as well as us are going to have a long night ahead of us. The GOP contest for number 1 may be settled. Number 2 is still a dogfight, and we're waiting to see what's going to happen in the Democratic primary, and we're waiting on returns out of areas like Flint as well as Detroit to see what that final number is going to look like. So, Devin, Carmen, fasten your seatbelts. We got a long night ahead of us.
All right, no easy predictions here. Mara McDonald reporting for us live. Devin?
Well, 4 states, including Michigan, in the spotlight tonight. Michigan, Mississippi, and Idaho, all have primaries, while Hawaii has a caucus going on. So 316 delegates up for grabs. The Republican candidates are fighting for 32 delegates in the state of Idaho. Hawaii with the lowest delegate count, as you might expect, with 19. Both parties, though, looking at the next 2 states. First off, Mississippi, 40 delegates for Republicans, 36 for Democrats. But Michigan, with by far the biggest state, 59 delegates for Republicans and 130 for the Democrats. Donald Trump's win, his second of the night, of course. He earlier won the Mississippi primary. And while she waits for word on Michigan, Hillary Clinton is celebrating that win in Mississippi. In fact, she won there easily. Still ahead tonight, we're going to take a deeper dive into the presidential primary in Michigan. There's Richard Zuba, our pollster. He'll break down the overall results. We'll look at Oakland, Wayne, and Macomb counties and see how it's all turning out. That's just a few minutes away. Carmen?
All right, Devin. Well, Michigan voters really made their voices heard tonight, so much so that a few precincts ran out of ballots. Let's get to Kimberly Gill, who has more on that, as well as voter reaction to tonight's winners. Good evening, Kim.
Yeah, Carmen, good evening to you. You're right. The voters of Michigan have spoken in what could be a record turnout for today's primary. But you're right. I had a couple of poll clerks to tell me that they ran out of Democratic ballots at a few precincts in Redford and a couple of other areas throughout the state. The line outside this precinct in Redford stretched about 100 deep.
And I've been voting for 32 years, and this is the first time this ever happened.
We might be in this line like 2-3 hours waiting to vote.
The long line was due to a shortage of Democratic ballots. Some area poll clerks say it's indicative of a better than average voter turnout.
This election, you picked which ballot you want to vote off.
Okay.
And so the majority wanted the Democratic, and we didn't anticipate this big of a turnout.
When ballots were replenished, Everyone in line had a chance to vote, but many were not happy about the wait.
And maybe, they didn't think, I don't think they thought it all the way through.
Not long after the polls closed, news organizations began calling Michigan's race for Trump.
I would have liked to have seen Ted Cruz or Marco Rubio win.
Well, it's going to be something different. I'll just put it that way.
Trump wins Michigan. I think that's pretty interesting. It's he somehow has generated a lot of interest.
That he has, becoming even closer to becoming the next GOP nominee. And as you heard Mara mention earlier in the newscast, the race between Hillary Clinton and Bernie Sanders still too close to call. We are live tonight in Southfield. Kimberly Gill, Local 4.
All right, thank you, Kim. Well, let's take a look at a few of the other big ballot issues across town.
First off, voters in Birmingham rejected a controversial charter amendment about Maple Road. So that means West Maple between Cranbrook and Southfield was going to stay at 3 lanes rather than expanding to 4.
And let's go over to Pontiac. That's where voters passed a millage to fix the district's aging schools. Now, the money will be used for the construction or repair of the 9 school buildings in that city, most of which are more than 50 years old.
On to Roseville, voters approved the renewal of a 20-year millage to continue advanced life support emergency medical services. Cost of that renewal averages about $12 per residence.
All right, we'll continue bringing you updated election results live throughout the newscast. Just look at the bottom of your screen, and remember, you can always get updates on clickondetroit.com. You'll find the link right there on the home page.